never wanted to be a chef in the first place. I grew up with shitty food and Hungry Man frozen TV dinners and, microwave salmon. I didn't have a connection with food my whole life. It was literally just a job. And I think, that's helped my career a lot because I've always looked at the art of cooking or what we're cooking for the customer. What do they want? It's not what I want. I have a very excessive nature. It goes back to snake breeding. In Parkdale, there was a pet store. Walked by, saw a snake, bought a boa constrictor. 2 years later, had a website, 50 pythons, breeding, selling. That was kind of where my first excessive entrepreneurial experience started, I think.
You can sling her over your shoulders if you want.
I engulf my life around whatever is driving me in that moment. So 1 snake, 50 snakes, 1 restaurant, 10 restaurants. One of my first employers, my first employer. Still some of the worst pizza ever. First summer job and, my first culinary experience that I do not miss. It was at a point when all my friends from high school were graduating university with degrees and posting their diplomas and stuff on Facebook, and I just, I looked at myself and I was like, wow, I didn't get anywhere. That's when I was like, hey, all I know is cooking, so, I better be good at it or get good at it. I went into my first real nice restaurant, and first day I started, it was, I was just like so out of my league. I was like, what the hell is a Jerusalem artichoke garnish? What is the seedlings? From that day, it was like, holy shit, like I'm so inferior to everyone around me. And that was the moment. That was where it clicked. No more partying, no more drinking, going home, reading books, drinking tea, learning, coming to work early, being the best I could, being the smartest I could in all aspects of that. That really set the tone for the rest of my life at that point. I just realized that I love this old world tradition of patience and perfect execution. So I wanted to do a charcuterie bar. And then there was this post on Craigslist. And it basically was the perfect thing I was looking for. So I ended up answering it, and sure enough, it was Jen. And we met for brunch, and we immediately clicked. 2.5 months later, we opened one of Toronto's game-changing restaurants on like the smallest budget known to man. It was unreal. All of a sudden I went from nobody to every review, every article. It was like, major impact across Canada. And, it's still unreal. Anyone who's got like a hardcore entrepreneur spirit, it's really like they want to keep going. At a certain point, I just kind of realized that the things I wanted to do was much greater than just kind of concentrating on the kitchen.
It's kind of like a industry or trade secret where, you're a restaurateur, you're a chef, you go and travel. So you want to kind of copy genius, right? So we go to different places